I absolutely love Monday mornings. When most people are being woken up by annoying alarm clocks or cramming down a quick breakfast on the go, pushing their way through rush hour traffic, and absolutely dreading the week's worth of nonsense directly in front of them, I'm pretty much on cloud nine. Actually, I love pretty much every morning, but let me tell you why. Every morning when I wake up, I see lead flow like this, or this, or this. It's like clockwork and it never stops. No matter what I do, I always end up generating somewhere between 300 and 600 leads every single day. Whether I'm at the beach paddleboarding, in the gym, sleeping in, or traveling around the country having some fun with friends, I've got my business set up so that no matter what happens, a minimum of 300 plus leads flow in every single day on complete autopilot. It's what I consider set and forget lead generation at its absolute best. But that's not the end of the story, not by a long shot, because with all of those leads also comes an avalanche of sales, like this, or this, or this. And all of those sales allow me to regularly stay atop of the leaderboards for almost anything I promote. As you can see, I'm seated here at number 1 for leads and sales for the last 30 and 7 days, and number 7 for all-time leads generated in the opportunity that I promote. Now let me ask you, what would 300 leads a day at the very minimum do for you and your business? Do you think you'd make more money? Do you think your business would grow just a little bit faster? Do you think you'd bring more people into your opportunity no matter what it may be? Do you think you'd just feel more excited about the general direction your business was headed? If so, pay close attention as I'm about to reveal to you exactly how I create these massive floods of leads for my business every single day and exactly how you can do the same for your business realistically by as early as next week. Hey, my name's Misha Wilson, and I've been an online entrepreneur for about a year and a half now. I'm the tall guy in this picture holding the paddleboard. I've made some decent money online and managed to hit 6 figures by the age of just 24, which I was pretty happy about. But what's more important though is that I get to live my life on my terms. No alarm clock, no boss, and no pain in the ass commute to work. I can do pretty much whatever I want, whenever I want, and that to me is total freedom. But in all honesty, I was extremely lucky, and while I'd love to say my success is based on an accumulation of countless hours of trial and error and excruciatingly painful hard work, the truth is that would all be a lie. You see, I was lucky enough to stumble upon this super simple yet extremely effective lead generation strategy, the one I'm about to share with you at the very beginning of my online marketing journey. In fact, it was this exact strategy that freed me from my job just over 1 year ago. I remember it like it was yesterday. I had just joined my first home business opportunity at the highest level possible for $2,000. I was totally excited and completely pumped up on vivid imaginations of what my future held for me and the exciting journey that I had just begun. But I had one huge problem. I didn't have a list and I had less than $500 to get my business off the ground. While I didn't know exactly what I was going to do, I knew that if I was going to make any money with my online business, I was going to have to get traffic and generate leads from somewhere. Which brought me to the $1,000,000 question. Where? So I started to sort through all of my various options. Facebook ads, too complicated. Blogging, too slow. YouTube, too slow and too complicated. Solo ads, I understood the basic principles behind solo ad marketing, but had never tried it personally. You find a quality solo ad vendor, you pay them to send your ad to their list, your ad goes out, then you sit back and watch the leads and sales roll in. It all seemed very simple, very fast, and within my budget, which was the perfect combination I was looking for, so I decided to give it a try. I remember I paid $200 for that first ad, and the provider sent it out to his mailing list on a Tuesday morning. I sat back and waited anxiously, not having even the slightest clue what to expect. But then something magical happened. Over the next 4 days, as the traffic was delivered, I made 10 sales. 8 of which became $120 monthly residual commissions for my brand new little business. I analyzed the numbers and quickly realized that I just made $920 off of a measly $200 ad spend for a net profit of $700. And call me stupid, but from that point on, all I did was rinse and repeat and continuously scale. 6 months later, I was atop the leaderboards, raking in big commission checks like this, and quitting my day job once and for all. And it was all because of this super simple yet extremely effective lead generation strategy, solo ads. Fast forward to today and nothing's really changed. Whether I'm promoting a home business opportunity, selling an affiliate product, or building my own personal business, the first traffic source I turn to is always solo ads. And the refreshing truth is that it works just as good today as it did a year and a half ago when I was first getting started. And what's even better is that unlike lead generation strategies like Facebook, YouTube, SEO and blogging, or article marketing, with solo ad marketing you never have to worry about things like having your ads disapproved, quality scores, or flat out having your advertising accounts shut down. You don't have to worry about complicated keyword algorithms or crazy backlinking strategies. Nope, with solo ad marketing, you find a good solo ad vendor, you place an ad, you reap the rewards, and then you set up that ad to go out on autopilot every single month. And that's really all there is to it. But I'd bet at this point I could guess what's currently running through your mind. If it's that simple, why aren't more people succeeding with solo ads? I've heard a ton of stories about people actually losing money with them in our industry. And you know what? That's a great question that also has a very simple answer. While many people attempt solo ad marketing, very few actually do it correctly. So what ends up happening is most people spend money on an ad that maybe produces a few leads but very few sales, or even worse, they spend their money on an ad and see zero return on their initial investment without even generating leads, and then they give up. But the good news is that I'm about to share with you exactly how to never have that happen to you. But first, let's clarify something. When done correctly, you'll never find higher quality, more pre-qualified, and more responsive leads than you will with solo ad marketing. I don't care what anybody else out there tells you, and here's why. Responsiveness is a quality that exists in the minds of your best prospects. Now let me repeat that. Responsiveness is a quality that exists in the minds of your best prospects. And your best prospects are people who are proactively seeking out information about things they're either passionate about or to solve a problem they may be facing. So a person who raises their hand and joins a mailing list having to do with how to make money online, and then eagerly opens daily emails from the newsletter owner excited about their content, is about as pre-qualified and responsive of a prospect as you'll ever find. Now combine that with the fact that your solo ad is going out to a huge list of these exact individuals, and when you do your job right, which we'll discuss in just a moment, only the best, most pre-qualified, ready to buy what you have subscribers will ever open your email, read your ad copy, click your link, and then finally opt into your mailing list for what you have. And well, my friend, guess what? You've just created the perfect filtration system to find the most responsive, pre-qualified, and ready-to-buy prospects you'll ever get your hands on, bar none. And that's exactly what happens when solo ad marketing is implemented correctly, and that's why when you see daily lead flow like this, or big commission checks like this, it shouldn't surprise you. It's exactly what's supposed to happen. And it happens consistently and predictably when you tap into highly responsive and ready-to-buy prospects using solo ad marketing correctly. Now, having said that, here are the 4 major mistakes most new marketers make that you need to avoid at all costs if you want to have any chance at all at being successful with your solo ad marketing. Mistake number 1, buying solo ads from the wrong solo ad vendors. I call this quality assurance. Most new marketers typically do little or no market research on their potential vendors and then choose the most affordable list they can find. Then, when the results are at best lackluster, they get discouraged and quit. That's the wrong way to select your solo ad vendors. Before I ever think about spending a dime on a solo ad, I put each vendor through a rigorous 8-step quality assurance filtration process. If the vendor doesn't pass the 8-step process, I never place an ad, and neither should you. Don't worry, I'll share that 8-step process with you in just a few moments. But for now, just remember, rule number 1, proper vendor selection is what makes or breaks your chances of deploying successful solo ad campaigns. Mistake number 2, using the wrong email swipe copy. I call this your conversion amplifier. If you send the wrong type of email swipe copy, your ad, you simply won't get the same type of conversions that you could with a proper email swipe. You see, the job of your solo ad swipe copy is to qualify each click, making each visitor of your website as responsive as humanly possible. Remember, with solo ads in today's marketplace, you pay per click, not for ad placement, meaning that if you can make every person who clicks makes your link high quality and likely to convert or pre-qualified, you'll get the maximum bang for your buck spent. I do this by using short and punchy, ultra congruent swipe copy that fends off people who aren't interested in my offer and attracts those individuals likely to opt in and buy. I'll share my exact swipe copy formula with you in just a moment, but for now, just remember rule number 2, always use short and punchy, ultra congruent ad copy to qualify each click and amplify your conversions. Mistake number 3, using the wrong type of capture page. I call this prospect flow. Most people don't realize that the type of capture page that you use for various advertising mediums should vary with the medium. Actually, most people don't even think about the type of landing page they send their prospects to after they click, and this, my friends, is a monumental mistake. Remember, you're paying per click with solo ad marketing in today's marketplace, so it's your job to convert as many clicks as humanly possible with correct and congruent capture page format and copy. Here's what it looks like when you get that component correct. As you can see, these conversion numbers are 49%, 48%, and 48%. Again, I'll show you exactly how to set up your capture pages for maximum lead conversions in just a moment, but for now, please remember rule number 3, always use your highest converting and congruent lead capture page in order to maximize lead flow and overall profitability with your solo ads. And that leads us to the final mistake made by most. Mistake number 4, they don't track the proper components of their solo ads. I call this optimization influencer. Most marketers buy a solo ad, let's say a 500 clicker, and then only track to be sure that they've received the total number of clicks they paid for. They only track the total number of clicks they receive from each ad, and that leaves them in the dark when it comes to knowing how well each specific solo ad vendor is performing. Realize this, your goal with solo ads should be to find between 15 and 30 high quality vendors depending on your budget that you can go back to and purchase clicks from each and every single month. In order to do this though, you need to track 3 things per vendor. 1, total number of clicks received. 2, conversions per vendor. And 3, quality of clicks per vendor. If you want to have any chance at succeeding with solo ad marketing, you need to know with laser-like precision exactly who's sending the correct overall number of clicks, who's sending the highest quality clicks, and whose clicks are actually converting into leads and then sales. Again, don't worry, I'll show you how to track each component of your solo ads in just a moment, but for now, please remember, rule number 4, for each solo ad, you need to track the total number of clicks received, the quality of each click, and the conversions per ad. If you don't, you're simply shooting in the dark. If you follow these rules I've shared with you thus far, you can generate a lot of leads and make a lot of sales and a lot of profits with solo ad marketing. But we're not done yet. So far I've shown you how you can generate a ton of leads, a ton of sales, and grow a very profitable business using solo ad marketing. But what I haven't shared with you yet is even more powerful. But first, I need to get something off my chest, something that's driving me absolutely crazy and something that most people are trying to turn a blind eye to. You've probably noticed that the internet is changing faster now than it ever has before. It's aging from an adolescent teenager into an adult. And with that progression comes change. Lead generation methods that were working extremely well just last year, like Facebook ads, YouTube videos, Bing PPC, or PPV, simply aren't effective as they used to be. Actually, the cost of advertising on most of the major platforms has effectively doubled in the last year, and many in our industry are even having their accounts outright shut down. As a result, it's simply getting harder and harder as a home business entrepreneur to generate pre-qualified, targeted, and responsive leads. Actually, you'd be surprised how many 6 and even 7-figure earners have been stopped dead in their tracks due to these new issues surrounding lead generation. Some are even going bankrupt. The problems that the home-based business arena is facing as a whole are very real and very serious, and the core issue that no one seems to want to talk about is stability. Building your business around traffic generation strategies that can change unexpectedly at any time or even be completely pulled out from underneath you is always going to be a recipe for complete disaster. The reason my business took off so quickly and has managed to continue to grow and thrive through all of the recent changes is due to the fact that I've built my business on the foundation of solo ad marketing. marketing. What I haven't shared with you yet is this. The most powerful component of solo ad marketing is having the ability to diversify. Diversification is key if you want to build a not only profitable but also sustainable long-term business. With solo ad marketing, once you find a profitable vendor, you can and should go out and find a lot more. The more you have, the more stable your business will be. And I don't know about you, but I personally like to have a comfortable level of security. Leads are the lifeblood of your business. And if you count on big advertising platforms like Facebook, YouTube, or Bing to send them to you, you have absolutely zero security built into your business. Solo ad marketing is by far the most long-term, stable, effective, and secure way to infuse your business with laser-targeted, pre-qualified, and profitable leads on a daily basis. If you want your business to survive, you absolutely must build your business's foundation based on long-term, stable, and scalable strategies. And that's why I've taken the time today to share these strategies with you. Your business's future absolutely depends on them. But here's the deal. I've spent multiple tens of thousands of dollars on solo ad marketing and trial and error testing to know what I now do that allows me to build a long-term, stable, and scalable business. And having said that, I don't want you to have to endure the same extreme learning curve I did. And in all honesty, I doubt you have the same time luxury to learn the way I did. So I've put a ton of time and energy into creating the internet's most cutting edge, what's working now solo ad success system. And I call it the Solo Ad Success Formula. Over the last 2 years, I've spent multiple tens of thousands of dollars and literally thousands of man hours perfecting my solo ad success formula. And now I've put everything I know into the most real-world, results-based system for solo ad marketing available anywhere on the internet. Now here's just a small taste of what you'll get inside. Module number 1, quality assurance. The simple 8-step system to virtually guarantee that you choose the correct vendors every time. This is a vital component because if you don't get this part right, every other component of your solo ad marketing simply won't matter. Summary, I'm going to walk you through my 8-step vendor selection filtration system, show and tell style, so you're ensured to choose profitable vendors with laser-like precision every single time. Real-world value of this module is $97. Module number 2, conversion amplifier. My simple yet effective paint-by-numbers formula for writing winning solo ad copy that pre-qualifies every click you send to your capture pages. This is a vital component because without correct swipe copy, you'll be wasting tons of money on unresponsive clicks that don't even care about your offer. Summary, I'm going to walk you through my simple solo ad swipe copy formula that will allow even the most novice of marketers to create winning copy that drives laser-targeted clicks in a matter of just minutes. This module is a real-world value of $97. Module 3, prospect flow, how to create landing pages that convert at 40% plus. This is a vital component because without a landing page that converts your traffic into leads, no matter how targeted your traffic is, you'll never get anyone onto your list and you'll never make any sales. Summary, I'm going to walk you through the library of various capture pages I've created, show you exactly which ones work best for solo ads, and even give you a page that's proven to convert at 40% plus for you to copy and paste and use into your own marketing. This is a real-world value of $297. Module 4, optimization influencer. Exactly how to track each component of your solo ad marketing so you know exactly which vendors are winners and which ones are losers. This is a vital component because simply put, without correct tracking in place, you might as well take a lighter out and set your money on fire. Tracking is the only way for you to know who's quality and who isn't with your solo ad marketing. Summary, I'm going to walk you through the exact pieces of software I use and exactly how I use them in order to track the quality of clicks, total clicks, and conversions per vendor. This is a real-world value of $97. But we're not done yet. You're also going to receive the following bonus. Offer selection, how to select an offer that's virtually guaranteed to produce a positive return on investment with your solo ad marketing. This is a vital component because without the proper offer to promote that will turn your leads into customers, repeat customers, and ascending customers of greater monetary value, you won't make any money no matter how many leads you generate. Summary, I'm going to show you exactly what makes up a high quality offer and literally the exact offers that I've personally used in order to create a positive return on investment with all of my solo ad marketing. This is a real-world value of $97. So right about now, you're probably wondering, will the solo ad success formula really help me? And the honest truth is, that's a great question. See, when creating this course, I had a very specific individual in mind for who it would serve. So if you can say yes to any of these preceding scenarios, the solo ad success formula will be extremely valuable to not only the growth, but also the longevity of your specific business. If you're just getting started with your home-based business and are looking for a not only profitable, but also sustainable way to generate high quality, ultra responsive leads, the solo ad success formula is right for you. If your lead generation efforts have been slowed down or completely stopped by the recent Facebook slap, and you're maybe just looking to get back on track, the solo ad success formula is most definitely right for you. If you're looking to both diversify and amplify your current lead generation efforts, this course is most definitely for you. If you've tried other more complicated and time-consuming methods of lead generation and are looking for a more simple way to generate high quality leads for your business daily, the solo ad success formula will serve you immensely. And last but certainly not least, if you've tried to make solo ads work for you and your business in the past but have had little if any success, the solo ad success formula is most definitely right for you. In fact, in all honesty, the only situation that the solo ad success formula won't potentially help you and your business is if you're 100% satisfied with your current daily lead flow and the sales that those leads are generating and are averaging 300 plus leads a day. Other than that, if you've identified with and answered yes to any of the previous listed scenarios, the solo ad success formula will most definitely help take you and your business to the next level. But you still may be wondering, what makes the solo ad success formula different than any other lead generation course out there? And that, my friend, is another great question. So here's a few key differentiators. As far as I know, it's the only solo ad course that's been released in the last 2 years tailored specifically for the opportunity marketplace. It's completely and totally results based. The information shared inside is the exact information that's allowed me to hit the top of the leaderboards in my opportunity and hit 6 figures in just 1 year from implementation. Unlike Facebook, YouTube, or blogging, there are 0 variables that are outside of your control with solo ads, meaning that the information you learn is evergreen and will serve you and your business for years to come. And last, but certainly not least, the quality and responsiveness of the leads generated with solo ads when executed correctly are second to none. And those are just a few of the key differentiators that set the solo ad success formula apart from the crowd. Now, up until this point, I've shared with you the exact results I've produced with solo ad marketing. The 4 biggest mistakes people consistently make with their own solo ad marketing, what's contained inside the solo ad success formula, and how it will help you grow your business in record time. But there's more. Along with the core training modules of the solo ad success formula and the bonus offer selection module, I've also decided to include 3 more unfair advantage bonuses that will 10x the rate at which you succeed with solo ad marketing. Bonus number 2, the risk reversal method of traffic generation. I'm going to show you exactly how I take every element of risk out of my solo ad marketing using a little known software that only the most elite marketers even know exists. Extreme value. Solo ads can be risky. You need to find vendors who send high quality clicks in the correct volume and using your email swipe in order to see any conversions. This system literally reverses the risk. Summary, I'm going to show you exactly how to reverse the risk of your solo ad marketing, and instead of paying for clicks, only pay when someone actually decides to take action and opt onto your list. If a vendor sends you a bunch of low quality clicks that don't convert into leads, you don't pay. I'll even show you how to specify exactly how much you're willing to pay per lead and never pay a dime extra. Included with the training comes a free copy of the software itself. This additional training module is a real-world value of $497. Just imagine when you're done implementing what I teach you in this one bonus training module, you'll have a completely automated traffic and lead generation system set up for your business that takes all of the risk out of purchasing traffic for your business. How much is that worth to you? Bonus number 3, going hands-free. How to set up your solo ad marketing for 300 plus leads a day without you even being in front of your computer. Extreme value. This is the true secret behind using solo ads to scale your business both passively and automatically. Summary, I'm going to take you behind the scenes of my own personal business and show you exactly how I automate my solo ad marketing, what I outsource, what I don't, and how the system works as a whole to create massive floods of leads on complete autopilot. This is a real world value of $297. Just imagine all of the time you'll save that you would spend hunched over in front of your computer slaving away at your business daily by implementing the information inside of this one bonus training module. How much is that worth to you? Bonus number 4, my top 20 proven to convert vendors. I'm going to take 85% of the work out of the equation in finding quality vendors and literally give you my top 20 most responsive vendors. Extreme value, 85% of the work in running profitable solo ads lies in finding the right vendors. I'm going to take care of all of that grunt work for you. Summary, again, I'll take you behind the scenes of my own personal business and give you the vendors that aren't only proven to convert traffic into leads, but also leads into sales, and give you irrefutable proof that the vendors I give you are the real deal by showing you my actual ad campaign results. This is a real world value of $997. Just imagine all of the time, trial and error testing, and money this one extra bonus will save you with your solo ad marketing. How much is that worth to you? So here's everything you'll get when you decide to add the power and long-term stability of solo ad marketing to your business today. The core solo ad success formula curriculum. Quality assurance, the simple 8-step system to virtually guarantee that you choose the correct vendors every time. Value, $97. Conversion amplifier, my simple yet effective paint-by-numbers formula for writing winning solo ad copy that pre-qualifies every click you send to your capture page. Value, $97. Prospect Flow, how to create landing pages that convert at over 40%, plus my done-for-you proven to convert template. Value, $297. Optimization Influencer, exactly how to track each component of your solo ad marketing so you know exactly which vendors are winners and which ones are losers. Value, $97. Plus the following unfair advantage bonuses. Offer selection, how to select an offer that's virtually guaranteed to produce a positive ROI with your solo ad marketing. Value, $97. The risk reversal method of traffic generation, exactly how I take every element of risk out of my solo ad marketing using a little known software that only the most elite marketers even know exists. Value, $497. Going hands-free, how to set up your solo ad marketing for 300 plus lead days without you even being in front of your computer. Value, $297. My top 20 proven to convert vendors. I'm going to take 85% of the work out of the equation in finding quality vendors and literally give you my top 20 most responsive vendors. Value, $997. That's a total real-world value of $2,476. So at this point, you should see the immense value inside of the solo ad success formula, and you should see how it'll streamline your traffic and lead generation efforts and how it'll get you into profit mode fast. At this point, you should only have 2 questions left. How do I get my hands on the solo ad success formula, and how much is it going to cost me? First, let me remind you, in order to be able to offer you everything that I do within the solo ad success formula, every process, system, and strategy I use for maximizing profits while simultaneously minimizing risk, which is key, I've had to go out and spend multiple tens of thousands of my own hard-earned money over the last year and a half, testing hundreds of unique solo ad vendors, tracking all of my results, optimizing all of my campaigns, and in the process, wasting thousands of dollars on making huge mistakes and through choosing losing vendors. I've gone through the school of hard knocks with solo ad marketing and thankfully came out alive, and as a result can provide you with the only true solo ad success formula available on the internet today. I've created this system because I don't want you to have to go through all of the same trial and error I did, and I most definitely don't want you to have to place the security of your business's future on big advertising platforms like Facebook or YouTube. We've gone through the Google slap and we know exactly what happens when you give away control of your traffic to big companies that don't care about you or your future. Without the strategies contained within the solo ad success formula, your business will be left at the mercy of whatever happens next online. Will Facebook start disapproving all of your ads tomorrow or even shut down your account? Will Google hit you with another SEO slap that leaves your blog so far down in the search engines that you can't even find it yourself? I don't know, but I wouldn't stake my business's future on them not. With solo ads, you'll never have to worry about any of that BS ever again. With solo ads, you'll soon be enjoying effortless 100 plus lead days just like I do on complete autopilot. And best of all, the control of your lead flow will be 100% in your hands all of the time with zero external variables. You'll sleep well at night knowing that with solo ads, you'll be building not only a profitable but also long-term sustainable business that will support you and your family for years to come. Now let me ask you, how much is that worth to you? The Solo Ad Success Formula finally gives you the ability to create as many streams of red-hot, laser-targeted leads as you want. The system is all about one thing, giving you both freedom and control over your business and life. Earlier I shared with you that the value of what's contained within the Solo Ad Success Formula well exceeds $2,000. But the good news is that it's not even going to cost anywhere near that $2,000. Actually, it's not even going to run you anywhere near half that, $1,000. The investment won't even be a measly $497. Actually, it won't even be $197, even though it definitely should be. I've sold the landing page template that you'll receive inside of the Prospect Flow module alone for $297 over and over again. And just imagine all of the countless hours and thousands of dollars you'll save by being able to tap directly into the list of my top 20 most responsive solo ad providers at literally a push of a button. The reason the investment isn't even going to be $197 today is because I don't want there to be any barrier between you and using solo ad marketing to build the business of your dreams. But before I reveal the insanely low investment you're about to make for the Solo Ad Success Formula today, I have to make one thing very clear. Because I'm going to be giving you direct access to my top 20 most profitable solo ad vendors, the exact sources that got me to the top of the leaderboards of my primary opportunity, and the exact sources through which I've built my own six-figure empire, I can only allow a handful of people to gain VIP access right now. The reason being, I'm simply not willing to jeopardize the relationships I've built over the last year and a half by overburdening them with too many customers that they can't fulfill for. It's simply non-negotiable. So when I give you the chance to grab the Solo Ad Success Formula in just a moment, if there's still room, you're going to want to move fast. But here's the deal. While the strategies taught inside the Solo Ad Success Formula work for me and work for countless other home business entrepreneurs, I know there's still a little part of you wondering, will solo ads really work for me though? Will I really be able to use solo ads to generate tons of traffic and hundreds of laser targeted leads whenever I want? And to that question, I offer my one-of-a-kind traffic and leads guaranteed limited time guarantee to all VIP Solo Ad Success Formula members. My guarantee, if after purchasing the Solo Ad Success Formula, going through its contents, applying the strategies within, and using my custom capture page template that I'll give you, you're not turning your solo ad traffic into leads at least a 35% conversion rate, I'll personally get on Skype and review all of your ads with you, edit your capture page, and make all of the tweaks necessary to your campaigns to get you to the level of 35% traffic to lead conversions. And if at that point you're still not getting 35% conversion rates from traffic to lead, I'll not only instantly refund all of your money, but I'll also send you an additional $100 just for wasting your time. I believe in the Solo Ad Success Formula to such an extent that I'm willing to take on all of the risk and guarantee you'll be generating traffic and leads with cold hard cash out of my own pocket. Right now, for a limited few, you can gain VIP access to the Solo Ad Success Formula, the core Solo Ad Success Formula curriculum, quality assurance, conversion amplifier, prospect flow, and optimization influencer. Plus the following unfair advantage bonuses: offer selection, the risk reversal method of traffic generation, going hands-free, and my top 20 proven to convert vendors, a total real-world value of $2,476 for a measly little one-time investment of just $147. Now take a second and reflect upon just how good of a deal that actually is. With just one successful solo ad, you can very easily recruit 2 to 3 people at $100 a month commission level, and with just that one ad, recoup your initial investment and start building residual income. You can very easily generate 200 to 300 leads effortlessly, and if you're promoting a $49 product that converts at just 3%, you've just made $300 to $450 to double your initial investment in the product. You can very easily run an affiliate promotion to a high-ticket offer and make just one sale of $1,000 and instantly make 5 times of what you're investing in the product back. Not to mention, you can and will realistically see results like these as early as next week. And once you put things on autopilot, you'll be enjoying results like these week after week, month after month, all on complete autopilot. Combine those facts with my traffic and leads guaranteed guarantee that I'm offering you right now, and you literally can't fail. And if you somehow do, I'll refund your money and send you an additional $100 out of my own pocket just for wasting your time. You literally can't lose. But here's the deal. I know there's an absolute ton of straight up garbage everywhere on the internet right now. Overhyped opportunities and supposed magic bullets that offer little or no real value, all wrapped up in a ton of false scarcity and overhyped sales pitches designed by pros to take your money and leave you frustrated. And considering that you're actively seeking out a solution to make money online, chances are that you may have fallen prey to these exact shenanigans at one point in time or another. I know I did, and I know there's nothing more frustrating. So I've decided to put my money where my mouth is with the Solo Ad Success formula. Here's what I mean. Well, I absolutely can't lower the price any further than I already have without completely devaluing the contents of the product. I can and will meet you halfway. If you're willing to show me that you're serious about your business by taking action and purchasing the Solo Ad Success formula before the timer on this page completes its countdown, I'm willing to give you a $7, 100% risk-free 7-day trial of the Solo Ad Success formula's curriculum and bonuses. Go through the content, apply what I teach, measure your results, and then you be the judge. If you think the information inside was a complete waste of time, simply send in a cancellation request within the 7-day trial period and you won't be charged anything extra. I'll even refund your $7 trial fee. If you find the information inside valuable and can see how it will help grow your business exponentially the way I know it will, simply continue on as a member and the one-time $147 charge will be billed automatically. I believe in the immense business building power of what's contained within the Solo Ad Success formula to such a degree that I'm willing to remove every roadblock possible and take on all the risk in the equation. It's just now up to you to take action and claim your $7 7-day trial. Solo ads are an evergreen strategy that when used correctly will serve your business for years to come. Don't make the mistake many do by relying on platforms like Facebook, Google, or YouTube to support your lead generation efforts. We already know what happens when you do that, and it's not pretty. Follow the instructions below to get instant access to the Solo Ad Success formula now before it's too late, and I'll see you on the inside. I'll leave you with one question though as you weigh your options in this limited time enrollment period. What will your business look like 1 year from today without the strategies taught inside the Solo Ad Success formula?